This is Queen C from When Sistahs Get Together, and you have tuned in to Sistahs Chat.
You know, you find out later on that maybe that conversation with so-and-so could have been a really fruitful one that could have helped you get to where you're playing.
Or that with that moment they said something that you're ignoring because you're too focused on this was actually your key.
So in that sort of sense, you know, some people just get really sort of driven, and that's cool. That's awesome skill and ability to have. But then there's also that ability to just kind of be fluid and go, okay, what's going on? What's going on around me? And take a look around.
But those people, aren't they not scared of change? Like, to me, that's scared to change.
Change has been another big thing, right?
They're just scared of going off course. Like, they're just stuck, like you said, they're just on this train, and if it goes anywhere else other than where they want that end, you know, that platform to be, they just get scared and paranoid, and that's why they're the way they are.
Then when they're stuck at a fork of the road, what are they going to do?
That's when they have their breakdown.
Fear is one of the most
You know, pretty flowers, I can't smell them. My chocolate. Stop and smell the roses.
When I hear Drake say YOLO, YOLO, because I used to always say, you know, it's true, you only live once. When things don't go right, just let it go. You know, it's 4 o'clock in the morning. There's no point dwelling on and freaking out and
and there doesn't have to be an acronym. There doesn't need an acronym for it. There doesn't have to be a slogan for it. Just do it. All these little kids being like, YOLO, YOLO. Don't live your life yet. How about you know what life is first? Okay? And then drop the slogan. I'm sorry, I can't take the slogan.
You need an artist to tell you.
Yeah, exactly. He's got money, so he must know what he's doing.
Exactly.
He was born into money. So
because you have now gotten into this worst thing ever, why do we do this? Because you have, I don't know, 4 zeros in your account bigger than mine, you think that you can tell me how to live my life?
All of a sudden, everybody is a poet. You know what? I'm sorry, this is going off, but I noticed that even with my Twitter timeline, like, I see people who are whatever, they're into all these things, and all of a sudden I just pick it up, I just want some laughs, pick it up, and I'm like, oh shoot, like, everybody's deep, everybody's a poet all of a sudden.
But when they're living their life, what are they doing on their day-to-day life?
But ask them, have you written any poetry? Have you thought this poetry? You know what I mean? It's great to pass on your words.
They live a double life.
Everybody can say all these.
I know I went
wrong things, but
it's great to pass on the words. But if you can't actually try, just strive to formulate some of those fluid words yourself, then really you just passing on these words that other people are saying, like, are you getting anything from it? Because then you find that actually I feel
just regurgitating it.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Isn't putting you on some.
Does it inspire you to be creative with your own language? You know, instead of copy.
Exactly.
Copy paste send.
I read things all day. I'm like, yeah, pretty roses and flowers, but do you live like this? You can say whatever you want on any social media network. I don't care which one it is.
Power of the keyboard.
If you are not living behind that screen the way you are typing, all of that is worthless to me.
It is.
All of it is worthless. I can say whatever
yourself.
I want.
That's the only person you're fooling.
Tintin in
Because
Minnesota.
I can see it right from you.
Who do you think you're fooling, buddy?
Whoa.
Seriously. And I laugh. I have to laugh because I'm like, you guys that think you have all these beautiful smoke and mirrors, people are just sitting back like, girl.
I'll tweet that later. Smoke and mirrors. Thank you.
Yeah, you're fooling nobody but yourself. And it's
Which is
sad.
sad. Thank you.
It's so
because they're the same person saying, I want change, but yet I'm not seeing change within yourself.
Like, maybe that's the whole thing with social media in itself, like the Facebook. I can't lie. There was a point where, you know, you start adding all those old people from high school. And you start seeing their life and you're like, And you're like, hey, nothing really going on with me right now. And I think that's what makes those people put up all these appearances and all this stuff. Like, obviously, I wasn't one of those people, oh, I'm a princess now, you know, and I'm working for this and that. Nothing like that. But I mean, you do see people, and there's some people you're like, hey, really? Like,
especially, this is something that sort of gets me going, is that, wow, talking about going off, but but it's true. Just in terms of truth and trying to work from a place of truth, the truth is we're not always perfect, and we're not always, you know, we're not always the epitome of health, you know. I'm not gonna lie. There's Saturday nights I'm sitting in front of the TV with a massive chocolate cake, and I'm eating that massive chocolate cake. Sure, I'm, you know, teaching 6 classes a week, and I'm telling everybody, you know, you really should make some healthy choices. But you know what? At the end of the day, YOLO. I'm gonna eat that chocolate cake, and I'm not gonna pretend I didn't.
Let me put down my tea before I dash it all over the carpet.
You can't. It's
No, I do
true.
the same thing, man. It's like
We all do. That's
That's
life.
part of life.
Nobody lives like that on the
In order to keep balance, guess what? You have to go up, but you also gotta
You gotta
go
go
down.
down.
To bring yourself back up.
You won't always float, and even if you're floating up here, but there's still dips.
Yeah.
You have to go this way to
But
come
in order
back
to remember
up.
when you're going up, you have to remember exactly to let it go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On your way
Let it
down.
go, you know?
Yeah, because it's gonna make you drop anyways. All that stuff you're hanging on to,
Exactly.
like
Yeah, you're not
man,
gonna
what
get
a
as
shoulda,
high as where you
coulda,
want to be or where
what a
you
shoulda,
should.
coulda, what. Like I've learned in the last 5 years,
true.
really to, especially in my relationships, to let things slide off my back.
Yeah.
Easiest way to
Some things,
float.
if you can't change what happened out of that,
I do not
Think
dwell. I
and
used to
let
be
it
a
go.
harborer, you know, just be like, because
Me
especially being a
too.
Capricorn, it's just like, oh man, I gotta do that better. How could I have done that better? Blah, 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 blah. Oh man, I am Cap to a T.
Same.
To a T, and it's just like, man, just do my song.
Yeah.
But now I'm just like, I feel like I'm just like, yo, whatever. Man.
Exactly. Honestly.
Same way.
You don't like me?
grudges.
Why?
Yeah.
Drink my
That's why a
tea.
grudge partner, man.
Yeah,
Maturity.
it is.
Yeah.
Once you, I don't know, it's weird.
Once you
It's
know
a different
who you
maturity,
are.
yeah.
Yeah,
Because
maturity.
it's not an age
Yeah.
maturity. It's like a wisdom.
It's a wisdom
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Once you know who you are, you know the kind of energy you
Maybe
have,
even the
you know what
people
you
you're
project on
around.
people.
And you love it,
Exactly,
and
yeah.
you love it, and you
Nobody
love
can
where you
change
are
your
in
mind.
yourself. It's just
Yeah.
like,
You kind of just shrug your shoulders.
I met a 19-year-old woman. She was such a breath of fresh air. I thought she was my age. I really
Oh,
did.
wow.
And I'm like, we're having these big, deep conversations.
don't. How old are you, Vanessa?
Yeah.
25.
Yeah.
See, that's two.
I keep forgetting. I keep thinking
yeah.
she's in her 30s, and I'm like, I keep forgetting.
Yes.
I met you at like 18, 17,
Ah,
17 years
I
old.
love that. So I,
It's
just, you know,
refreshing
this
to
young
see that.
Jewish woman who was just beautiful and like amazing to talk to, and then she told me her. I'm like, wait a minute, because she was talking like how it was when I was
Years beyond
18, and
her.
I'm like, wait a minute.
Last year.
I'm like, how old are you? She's like, oh, I'm 19. I'm like, well, hold
Yeah.
on, stop the train. What?
Yeah.
Like, I hugged her at the end of our day, and I just said, you know, you give me hope. If there's more out there like
Oh,
you,
yes.
you know,
Yeah.
keep doing what you're doing. So,
Me hope too.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, coming full circle back down to the teens.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah.
Well, YOLO! You gotta live your life. You only live once. By the words of Drake.
Oh my god.
Just kidding. I take that back. It's all about the women right now. But is it rolling? Okay. So I don't want to be talking and it's not going. So well, thank you for watching our second installment of Sistahs Chat. This was a nice, long, healthy, beautiful discussion. I want to thank my sisters here for coming out. Laura, Jerry, Nessa, Latoya, Queen C for When Sistahs Get Together. I'm also going to give a shout out to my son OG. It's on the camera, recording for us today. Love you, Bill. And catch us on the next installment. Like I said, share this please, because this is something that we're doing on a regular basis, and if you have questions, send them to us. Like I said before in the last video, if you know anybody here and you want to send them questions, if you want to add on by leaving comments, or you know, go on our When Sistahs Get Together Facebook page and you know, leave some of your thoughts there. But thank you again for watching. This is the second installment of Sistahs Chat, When Sistahs Get Together. Peace. That was great.
That was.